Hello viewers, in this lecture we are going to discuss the most important model problems related to hydrogen spectrum in the structure of atom topic. Already we discussed energy, velocity, radius related problems, and here we discuss hydrogen spectrum related different model problems. Okay, many times direct questions are asked related to this concept. So here we start with some important model problems. How many lines are possible in the spectrum of hydrogen atom when electron returns from the seventh shell to second shell? Okay, see here we have two different problems with a slight variation only. So first we will solve this. So here they ask you to find out how many lines are possible in the spectrum of hydrogen. Electron is returning from seventh to second shell. So here the formula is total number of lines is equal to sigma nf minus ni. Okay, sigma nf minus ni. So here nf is 7, yes or no? 7 to 2 it is coming. So here ni is 2. Okay, so here actually 7 to 2 it is coming. So here we take the difference between the two energy levels in, okay, which are provided in the problem. So here that is equal to sigma 5. If you expand this 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. Okay, if you expand sigma we get 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. So that is equal to 9, 12, 14, 15 lines. Okay, so total we get 15 lines when electron return from 7th shell to second shell. That we can show on this diagram also. So here electron may directly jump from 7 to 2, okay, or it may come 7 to 6, and it may come 7 to 5, it may come 7 to 4 and 7 to 3 also. Okay, so here electron is first coming from 7 to 6 and again it will come from 6 to 2, okay, 5 to 2, 4 to 2, 3 to 2. Okay, so these all are possible. Again same here also. So 7 to 3, 6 to 3, 5 to 3, 4 to 3. These are also possible. And here 7 to 4 and 6 to 4, 5 to 4 is also possible. And here see this is 7 to 5, 6 to 5 is also possible. These are the all possible lines which we get here. Okay, see if you count 5 plus 4, 9 plus 3, 12 plus 2, 14 plus 1, 15. Total 15 lines. Very simple. Okay, if you are able to remember the formula, this is the best one. We get in within 2 steps the answer. Here if you want to draw this means it will consume more time. Okay, suppose if you don't remember this formula by that time, you can solve in this way also. Okay, first 7 to 2 from higher to all the lower energy levels, and then from 6 to 2, again 5 to 2, 4 to 2, 3 to 2, like that, 7 to 3, 6 to 3, 5 to 3, 4 to 3. Okay, in that way we get the lines, right? Next, see another problem here. How many lines are possible in Balmer series in the spectrum of hydrogen atom when electron returns from the 7th shell to second shell? Okay, 7th shell to second shell. This is the another problem. See here the problem is total lines they asked, but here specially they asked how many lines are possible in the Balmer series. Okay, so for this one, in Balmer series, see here n final is equal to 7 and n initial equal to 2, because this is in the Balmer series they ask you to find out. Okay, so that's why therefore here number of lines in a series is equal to nf minus ni. Okay, nf minus ni, that is equal to 7 minus 2, so that is 5. Okay, so here depending upon the given problem, so with a slight difference in these tests, no, here they ask you to find out total number of lines. but here they ask you to find only how many lines are possible in the Balmer series. Okay, so here in Balmer series Ni equal to 2, we know that. So that's why see here this is belongs to the Balmer series, Ni equal to 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, total 5 lines we get. Clear? So this is sigma Nf minus Ni is for the total number of lines, and Nf minus Ni is for the number of lines in a particular series. Suppose they ask you to find out how many lines are present in the Paschen series in the same question. Then we get 7 minus 3, total 4 lines. Okay, like that. Depending upon the problem we have to solve. Now let us see another model problem. What is the wave number of H beta line in the Balmer series of hydrogen emission spectrum? Okay, we have to calculate wave number of the H beta line in the Balmer series. So what is the formula here to calculate the wave number? Nu bar is equal to RH into Z square into 1 by N1 square minus 1 by N2 square. This is the formula which we have to use. So here in Balmer series N1 is always equal to 2, right, from any higher state to second energy level. So here H beta line, they didn't provide N2. So no, they didn't provide N2. So from the given data we have to identify what is N2. So here H beta line they have given. So here in the emission spectrum 322 or 422 or 522, like that, sir, in the Balmer series, from higher energy state to second energy level electron will come. So here remember that this is H alpha, this is H beta line. Okay, H beta line means second line. Suppose in the same manner if you have N equal to 5, then that line will be H gamma. Okay, next H delta, like that. So here H beta line means, look at this one, N equal to 4 to 2. So N2 will be how much here? N2 is equal to 4. So no, H alpha line means N2 is 3. H beta line from 4 to 2 it is coming. So that's why here that is equal to N2 equal to 4. If you substitute here, nu bar is equal to RH 109677. See here it is options given in centimeter inverse. So 109677 into Z square. For hydrogen atom Z is 1, so no need to write. So here 1 by 2 square minus 1 by 4 square. Okay, 1 by 2 square minus 1 by 4 square centimeter inverse. Okay, so after simplification here we get nu bar is equal to 20564.5 centimeter inverse. That is the first option is the correct answer. Okay, see here I am not going to waste your time by doing the simplifications you can do. So no, take LCM here and multiplication division you can do yourself. So only thing is that our major focus is how to approach that question. Okay, how to solve that I will explain clearly. Okay, so this simplification you do yourself. So here this is the formula, very important, and directly they didn't give the N2 from where electron is coming, just they have provided the Balmer series H beta line. In Balmer series N1 equal to 2, in Balmer series H beta line means the electron is coming from 4 to 2, so that's why N2 equal to 4. Okay, clear. Suppose same problem Lyman series is given, in that case N1 is equal to 1. Okay, then Paschen series is given N1 equal to 3. In that way, so we have to solve. Okay, so this is a diagram is understanding purpose. Directly you can assume and you can write in this way and substitute in the formula. Okay, next, an excited state of hydrogen atom emits a photon of wavelength lambda and returns to the ground state. The principal quantum number of excited state is given by. Okay, principal quantum number of excited state is given by. So here what is the formula we have to use? See, nu bar is equal to 1 by lambda. So no, nu bar equal to 1 by lambda. Here already we have the formula for nu bar. Same relation for the 1 by wavelength also, that is equal to 1 by lambda equal to RH into Z square into 1 by N1 square minus 1 by N2 square. So here in this given problem, N1 is equal to 1, N2 we should find out, that they ask you to find out. So here excited state of hydrogen atom emits a photon of wavelength and return to the ground state. Ground state means n equal to 1. So no, the lowest energetic state, that is n equal to 1. So from higher level n2 to that is coming to the n1. Here directly they didn't give first excite n1 equal to 1. They have mentioned here coming to the ground state. Ground state means n equal to 1. That is the thing you should catch here. Okay, now N2 we should find out, that is the question they asked. So here for hydrogen atom Z equal to 1, therefore let us solve this. 1 by lambda is equal to R into, so here it is R given, you can take RH or R, into 1 by 1 square minus 1 by N2 square. Okay, 1 by 1 square minus 1 by N2 square. So this one R into, see here N2 square is LCM, so we get N2 square minus 1 by N2 square. So from this, if you bring R this side, so we get 1 by lambda R. Yes or no? See here N2 square is LCM and we get finally N2 square minus 1. So 1 by lambda R equal to, see this we can write 1 minus 1 by N2 square. So no, 1 minus 1 by N2 square, because here N2 square by N2 square, that is 1 minus 1 by N2 square we get here. Okay, so from this, now take this 1 by N2 square left side, this one right side. So we get 1 by N2 square equal to 1 minus 1 by lambda R. 1 minus 1 by lambda R. That is equal to, so this one we get lambda R minus 1 by lambda R. So if you take the reciprocal, so therefore N2 square equal to lambda R by lambda R minus 1. So no, from these two we are taking reciprocal, so both numerator becomes denominator, denominator becomes numerator. So from this, therefore we need N2. N2 is equal to square root of lambda R by lambda R minus 1. Okay, N2 equal to lambda R by lambda R minus 1. So option C is our answer. Okay, so depending upon the problem, sometimes directly they will give 2 to 3, 4 to 5 like that. But sometimes they will give like this. Indirectly they will provide from where to where electron is jumping. Okay, so depending upon the problem we have to solve. So let us see another very important model problem. Very important this one. What transition of lithium plus 2 spectrum will have the same wavelength as that of second line of Balmer series in the helium plus spectrum? Okay, so here some transition in the lithium plus 2 spectrum wavelength is equal to the second line of Balmer series in helium plus spectrum wavelength. Okay, so that condition we have to find out, means in which transition this condition is possible. Here it is given that wavelength of lithium plus 2 is equal to wavelength of helium plus. Okay, so this is given. So here we can take the reciprocal. So lambda of lithium plus 2 is equal to 1 by lambda of helium plus. Okay, so because we have a formula, just now we discussed 1 by lambda is equal to R into Z square into 1 by N1 square minus 1 by N2 square. So now this is the formula we have, so that's why we are taking reciprocal here. So here now R into Z for lithium, how much? 3 square. Okay, lithium atomic number is 3 into 1 by N1 square minus 1 by N2 square. These N1 N2 we should find out. Okay, and here it is given that R into 2 square. Okay, Z for helium is 2 into, now see here it is given that second line of Balmer series. Second line of Balmer series. Just now we discussed one problem. Second line of Balmer series means N1 is equal to 2. In the Balmer series N1 is 2. Okay, first line means 3 to 2. Second line means 4 to 2. Remember that. So N2 is equal to 4. First line means 3 to 2. Second line means 4 to 2 in the Balmer series. Right? So if you substitute here 1 by 2 square minus 1 by 4 square. So this R will get cancelled. So here we have 3 square is 9. Okay. And here 4 square, 2 square is 4. So here 9 into 1 by N1 square minus 1 by N2 square is equal to 4 into, so here 2 square is 4, 4 square is 16. So LCM 4, 16. So no, 4 1 times, 4 times. 16 is the LCM. So here we get 4 minus 1. Right? That is equal to, so here we get 4 into 3 by 16. So this side we have 9 into 1 by N1 square minus 1 by N2 square. 3 times we get here 4 times. Okay. So here finally we have from this one 1 by N1 square minus 1 by N2 square is equal to 1 by 12. Here we have 4 is left. If you take this 3 to the right side, so here we get 1 by 12. Okay, so here this condition is satisfied when N1 is equal to 3 and N2 is equal to 6. Okay, when N1 equal to 3 and N2 equal to 6, 1 by N1 square minus 1 by N2 square will be equal to 1 by 12. Okay, suppose if you take here 3 square is 9. Okay, that you can do yourself. Clear? So 1 by 9 minus 1 by 36, LCM will be 36. So after simplification we get here this side also 3 by 36, that is nothing but 1 by 12. Okay, so here N1 equal to 3, N2 equal to 6. So what is the option? A is the answer. Same formula only, but here see problem how they have given. So two different species is given and the one condition is given that their wavelength is equal in a particular transition in lithium place 2 and particular transition in the helium place. So in that way, by substituting here we have calculated the transition. What is that? Transition. We get a relation like that. Here you should check. Okay, here you should check from these given options, then we will get the answer easily. Clear? Now let us see two most important problems. What is the maximum wavelength line in the Lyman series of helium plus ion? Okay, what is the maximum wavelength line in the Lyman series of helium plus ion? What is the formula? Just now we discussed 1 by lambda equal to R into Z square into 1 by N1 square minus 1 by N2 square. So in the Lyman series, N1 is always equal to 1. N1 is always equal to 1. Right? In Balmer series, N1 is always equal to 2. Like that. That's just now already we discussed. So here what is N2? So here what they have given, that maximum wavelength line in the Lyman series of helium plus ion. See here, this is the energy difference between 1 and 2. So here this is the energy difference between 1 and 3. This is the energy difference between 1 and 4. So here these are the different lines in the Lyman series. First line 2 to 1, second line 3 to 1, third line 4 to 1. Okay, so maximum wavelength means maximum wavelength means energy difference must be minimum. Okay, remember this, very important. Okay, maximum wavelength line means the energy difference must be minimum. So then only that wavelength of that line is maximum. See here, this energy difference between 1 and 2 is minimum. So that's why this line will have the maximum wavelength. Clear? We know that lambda is inversely proportional to E. Okay, so that's why here N2 is equal to how much? N2 is equal to 2. Clear? Once again I will explain this one. This is the key point here. If you understand this one, very simple. What they asked is that maximum wavelength line. Okay, so that's why here this is the energy differences. As we are going from 1 to 2, energy difference is less, 1 to 3 more, 1 to 4. So energy difference, as you are going to the higher levels, energy difference between 1 and that level becomes more, yes or no? So that's why the wavelength becomes less. So here between 2 and 1 we have the minimum energy difference. So that's why this line will have the maximum wavelength. So now if you substitute here, we get the answer. So 1 by lambda is equal to R into, see here R is keep as it is according to the given options. So Z for helium is how much? 2 square. So 2 square into 1 by 1 minus 1 by 2 square. So from this 1 by lambda is equal to R into 4 into, see here 1 minus here 1 by 2 square is 4. So 4 is the LCM. So here we get 4 minus 1. This 4 will get cancelled. So here 1 by lambda is equal to 3R. From this, if you take the reciprocal, lambda is equal to 1 by 3R. So now 1 by lambda is 3R, lambda equal to 1 by 3R. So what is the option? Option B is the answer. Okay, option B is the answer. Next, look at the another problem. What is the shortest wavelength line in the Paschen series of lithium plus 2 ion? See, look at the two problems. Here maximum wavelength line they asked. Here they asked shortest wavelength line. Okay, whatever the series, whatever the species given, same story, same concept, that keep one point you should understand here, that's all. Okay, same formula here also. In Paschen series, N1 equal to how much? N1 equal to 3, yes or no? Lyman N1 equal to 1, Balmer N1 equal to 2, Paschen series N1 equal to 3. Okay, so here N1 equal to 3. What about N2? N2 is equal to infinite, because shortest wavelength means maximum energy difference. See here maximum wavelength, so minimum energy difference. Here shortest wavelength means energy difference must be large. So that's why here in this type of problems, one of the most important models related to this concept. Okay, so here whenever they ask that shortest wavelength means, remember that N2 you should take as infinity. Okay, N2 is taken as infinity. So here if you substitute, we get 1 by lambda is equal to R into Z square, 3 square, because for lithium Z equal to 3. So that's why here 1 by 3 square minus 1 by infinity square. So here 1 by lambda equal to R into 9 into 1 by 9. Okay, 1 by 9. What is the reason here? 1 by infinity, this is equal to 0. So that's why here we have 1 by 9. 9 will get cancelled. So we have 1 by lambda equal to r. Therefore, lambda is equal to 1 by r. So option C is the answer. So no, 1 by lambda is r. So lambda equal to 1 by r. Clear? Very important model problems these are. Whatever the ion they have given, whatever the line, whatever the series. Okay, see this is the formula. Depending upon the same formula, see how many types of problems can be asked. Clear? So here maximum wavelength means, remember that minimum energy difference should be there, and shortest wavelength means highest energy difference. In that case, take n2 as infinity. Now let us see one more problem. Which of the following electron transitions, in a hydrogen atom will require largest amount of energy? Okay, so they have given 4 different transitions and ask you to find out in which transition electron requires more amount of energy. It is a simple problem, but we make a small mistake here is that. So here, see this is the energy difference between 1 and 2. Okay, and another one is given that. So here first one is given that energy difference between 5 and 1, 5 to 1. Next 4 to 5 means in between these two transition is taking place, and another one is 3 to 4. See here, already I explained, while we are going to the higher energy levels, the energy difference between two successive levels decreases. Remember that. See here, more energy difference between 1 and 2, less energy difference between 2 and 3, between 3 and 4 very less. See here, further less means as you are going to the higher energy levels, energy difference between two successive levels is decreasing. Okay, so here, and one more thing, one is given as from 5 to 1, next to 4 to 5, 1 to 2, 3 to 4. So generally we think that this is the answer. First option we think that this is as the answer. But see here it is given that will require. Requirement means lower energy level to higher energy level. So general concept is that lower energy level to higher energy level. Okay, so here what happens? Energy is required, yes or no? So lower to higher energy level means in this case energy is required. Okay, suppose if higher energy level to lower energy level means here what happens? Energy is released. Energy is released. So that's why here in this given problem they ask that how require largest amount. Require means electron should go from lower energy level to higher energy level. So this is not answer, because here from higher to lower means energy is released. Yes or no? Energy is released, not required. That thing you should catch here. Okay, so very simple. Only see this is the important thing here you should observe. So what is the correct answer here is that from 1 to 2 requires the largest amount. Yes or no? From 1 to 2 this requires the largest amount of energy. So no, because other options are 4 to 5, very less gap, and another one is 3 to 4. This is also less when compared to this energy gap. So that's why when electron want to jump from 1 to 2, it requires more energy in the given options. Here this is okay, energy difference is more, but what is happening? Higher to lower, that is going, so that's why energy is released, not required. Okay, clear? So in this lecture we have discussed some important model problems related to spectrum, right? So in the next lecture we discuss some other important model problems related to other concepts. Please subscribe to our channel to support us. Thank you.